Jennifer Dunphy with Vayu Media, here today with TAG President Tino Mantella, and today we're going to discuss a little bit about TAG's goals for the future and how they intend on continuing to increase their membership. So Tino, you guys have done such an amazing job with TAG and with growing the organization, and it's going to be really hard to continue at that trajectory. Tell me a little bit about your goals for the future, for the coming year and the next few years. What are you guys going to do to continue growing?
Well, thanks for that intro, because TAG has been really strong in terms of growth. We've been growing 20–25% a year.
That's great.
And even in a tough economy. So part of that is because people rely on us. We're the place that people connect. We feel we own the connection space. But on the other side of it, and where we're moving and talking about the future goals, is we really want to help Georgia be a top 5 technology state.
Okay.
And one way to do that is have an infrastructure like TAG does to bring people together. But the other way is to be more aggressive on things like marketing and PR, our Where Georgia Leads effort, for example. So we already have billboards at the airport that identify technology, where Georgia leads, whether it be logistics or some of the other areas where we have a leadership position. We're creating fact sheets and kits that executives can take out of town with them. So next time you go out of town, you can take it with you. And if
help put Georgia on the map for them in the technology community. And
we've created maps, by the way, speaking of that, that identify all of the companies in a particular vertical or cluster and where they are. So that creates a wow factor.
It's impressive.
I don't think people know how much is going on here. So the whole area of marketing and PR is going to be critical to our continued growth. Another area is legislation, where we're actually very well inside now the legislative community of the state of Georgia. Okay. So typically we're driving activities. This next year we're looking at access to capital and how the state of Georgia can participate more in supporting through venture funds companies that have great potential for growth. So that's a terrific place for TAG to be in position. And then we have a whole statewide initiative. So for example, we've opened up an office in Savannah. We have a staff person now.
That's great. I don't think a lot of people realize that it extends outside of the metro area. So tell me a little bit about Savannah.
Well, and the board basically gave us that commission and said, we are the Technology Association of Georgia, not the Technology Association of Metropolitan Atlanta. So it's a little more difficult in some of the more rural communities because you don't have the critical mass. Here sometimes I say you can kind of fall out of bed and you can get a crowd of people coming together. But if you're in some other areas that we really respect the areas, they just don't have maybe enough companies or as many companies. So the work is a little harder out there. But we're committed to Savannah. We have TAG Savannah, so that means there's going to be a number of programs in Savannah, just like we have here, peer-to-peer activities, opportunities for coming together in society type formats. And then we do something special there called economic gardening, which works with second stage companies. This coming year we're focusing on opening chapters in other parts of the state. So the goal right now, and you're going to be one of the first to hear that, is Macon. We'll have one in Macon, Warner Robins area, and then also Augusta, which we think there's we've had some preliminary meetings in both of those areas, and there's a lot of potential in both the areas. And people are really excited to have the Technology Association of Georgia in their community. So if you look out 5 years, we feel like we'll have chapters in most of the areas that have some critical mass of technology or tech-enabled companies in the space. So those are a few of the things that we're working on.
Just a few. You guys got a whole load of things that you're working on. Well, I really appreciate you being here with me today, and I look forward to continuing to help grow TAG. You guys have had such tremendous growth, and I'm happy to be able to be a part of it. So thank you for being here with me today, and good luck with the new year.
Well, thanks for the opportunity. We think 2012 is going to be an uptick in the economy, and TAG's going to be front and center in terms of technology.
TAG's going to be able to put Technology Association on the map.
On the map.
Thanks, Tino.
Thank you.